Mr. Grumpy. It was a lovely summer evening. Mr. Grumpy was at home. Cars patch cottoned. He sat down in an armchair. He picked up a book, and then, do you know what he did? He tore all the pages out of it. Everyone, Mr. Grumpy can't stand books. He has a shocking bad temper. In fact, he's quite the most bad-tempered person you can imagine. Grumpy by name and even more grumpy by nature. The following morning, he was out in his garden pulling up flowers. He can't stand pretty flowers growing in his garden, when out of the corner of his eyes he saw a finger. It was Mr. Happy. "Good morning," said Mr. Happy. "Good?" said Mr. Grumpy. "What's good about it?" "But," said Mr. Happy. "But nothing," went on Mr. Grumpy. "Get out of my garden." "I beg your pardon," said Mr. Happy. "You heard me," snapped Mr. Grumpy. "Go away." "I say," laughed Mr. Happy. "You're a bad-tempered fellow." "Huh," grunted Mr. Grumpy, and went on Mr. Happy. "Bad-tempered fellows need to change their ways." "Rubbish," retorted Mr. Grumpy, and went into his curtain, deliberately stepping on Mr. Happy's foot, and as he passed him. "Ouch," said Mr. Happy. Bang went the door of Crosspatch Cotton as Mr. Grumpy slammed it behind him. Mr. Happy stood there, looking not quite so happy as he normally does. His foot hurt, he thought, and thought some more. Then he had an idea. He smiled and went to see Mr. Tickle. Mr. Happy told Mr. Tickle of his idea of how to get Mr. Grumpy to change his ways, and Mr. Tickle grinned the soft-off grin that goes from ear to ear. That is, if you have ears, which he doesn't. "Oh," he grinned, rubbing the hairs at the end of those extremely long arms of his together. "That sounds fun." That afternoon, Mr. Grumpy went to town shopping. He walked into Mr. Mead's shop. Mr. Mead was a butcher. "Give me some sausages," snapped Mr. Grumpy, "and be quick about it." Poor Mr. Mead, who was tired of Mr. Grumpy, did as he was told. But as he was doing as he was told, something appeared through his shop doorway. Do you know what it was? It was an extremely long arm belonging to, well, you can guess who it belonged to, can't you? That extremely long arm of Mr. Tickle's come in through the door, and across the shop, and up to Mr. Grumpy. It tickled him. "Oh!" squeaked Mr. Grumpy in alarm, dropping his sausages, and looked around to see what happened. But could he see anything? He could not. "Hump!" gurned Mr. Grumpy, and picked up his sausages and went next door to the cake shop. Crash went the door of the shop. "Give me a cake," said Mr. Grumpy, "and hurry up." Poor Mrs. Fairy, who said salt cakes, was frightened of Mr. Grumpy, so did as she was told. But as she was going as she was told, guess what happened? "Oh," squeaked Mr. Grumpy, dropping his cake and his sausages. He just could not understand what's happening. And something happened at Mr. Daly's the newspaper shop, and Mrs. Harmbach, the sweet shop, and the Mr. Bottle Dairy, and the Mrs. Parkins, the Golders. It went on all afternoon, and all afternoon he grumbled, kept being tickled, and dropping his shopping, and picked it up, and being tickled, and dropped his shopping, and picking up, and being tickled, and dropping his shopping, and he just could not understand it. "Ha!" groaned Mr. Grumpy. He picked up all his shopping yet again, and went home to Crusted Curtains. But on his way, he didn't think about what Mr. Happy had said, because he very definitely did not like what had happened to him that afternoon. Mr. Happy and Mr. Tickle laughed and shook hands, and so after that they tried to be not quite so bad-tempered quite so often, and the more he tried, the less he found he was tickled, and so he tried more and more, and these days he quite a changed person. Why, only the other every evening he picked up a book, and do you know what? He only tore out one page,